Okay, here we are. Back in Skyrim, because it is Sunday. And it is a super chill Sunday. In Skyrim. With me, Raven Swift. The game sounds very quiet. Let me just... What did I do to my volumes? They're like turned way up in OBS. I'm just being ridiculous now. Okay. Oh, there we go. It was just the music that was turned way down. Yeah, it's just the music. Hey, Bubbles. Hey, Ronaldo.
Well, isn't this a surprise?
I hope everyone had a good Sunday.
I'm putting a city on that. Was an artistic genius and maybe just a little mad.
So we are here. I should probably take the Christmas decorations down. That might be a good idea. And actually, I'm not going to do it while I'm looking at them. We'll go outside into another interior and take the Christmas decorations down. Hey, Captain. How are you doing? Oh, are you snowed in right now? Oh, no. I might be snowed in tomorrow. I did not, as predicted, go down and shovel the driveway today. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do it after the stream. So tomorrow morning will be an interesting morning. Oh no. Okay, good. Oh my god, imagine the heat went out. Oh my goodness. That would be very bad. Right now, for sure. Okay. We'll just duck in here really quickly. Turn off the Christmas decorations. Unfortunately, I don't have Valentine's Day decorations. My voice is extra crackly today. I'm not sure why. I was just watching a super sappy movie. So that might be kind of why. But, okay. Holiday decor. Oh, I can do Christmas or Halloween. We'll do none. Canadians are slightly better prepared. Where I live, not quite as much, because normally winter has been brutal for us. Like, we're not used to this either at all. Like, the temperatures, for sure. The snow levels, but the fact that it's so bloody cold is insane. It's insane. Oh, where am I going? How do I get... A little turned around there. Okay, so Christmas decorations are gone. We get back into the museum. How much money do we want to put down? It's going to crash right here. Let's see. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. So have you been like fully locked down into your house, Captain? Like, that sucks. Hopefully you were prepared anyway. With food and toilet paper and whatnot.
Nothing like a good meal and good company.
Okay. She's serving up some nice stew. Would be really, really good right now, actually. My dad makes the best stew.
It's good to have somewhere like this to come back to.
It really
I
is.
wager these artifacts are
It
worth
really
more than a
is.
few septums.
By the fire. Right, Lucian?
If there's anything you'd like to learn more about from the display plaques, you should check out the library. It's full of books on everything you could imagine.
An alteration spell to detect the shape of a keyhole, combined with an automatic lockpick powered with a soul gem?
Maybe. I guess. An automatic lock picker? Interesting.
No touching.
I have no food.
Oh wow.
Do you think they'll let me steal some food off the table? Nope. I know I can steal some food from over here, though. Can't
The
I?
exhibit you're looking for is that way.
Apples. I guess that'll do.
Yeah, whatever.
We can make some food.
I'm not sure.
Please don't stand too close.
Yeah,
to
the ice,
displays.
I've heard, is a real problem.
Juice was a prince of Wayrest before High King of Skyrim. The Mad King probably
Yeah, if you
lost
don't
his
have to
mind
drive
after living
anywhere,
in
I
High
would
Rock half his life.
say don't drive anywhere.
Don't see that every day.
Oh,
We have
like
the
Bambi.
largest collection of books and antiquities
oh man,
outside
that
of
sucks.
Skyrim.
Hopefully the power doesn't go out, or like, yeah, like I'm worried about the infrastructure under all of the ice is what I'm worried about. It could be really, really bad.
Enjoy your
Let's
visit.
make some poison, shall we? Mm-hmm. Dragon blood pudding? Gross. But health regenerates 10% faster for 600 seconds. Its aroma is eerily comforting, but only to me. That sounds like I have to make it.
Well, by the time I get done,
That's
we can
weird.
find a start again. I'm not sure what.
And we'll make some generic, deadly, lingering poison. What was the movie where North America froze over? I know which one you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of it.
So wonderful to see how much people enjoy this.
Should I eat that dragon's blood pudding? Is it even dinner time? No, it's lunchtime. We'll have some stew. Okay, what are we doing here? Excuse me. We are going to, okay, well, up to Volkihar Castle with Serana. Oh, we still have to do the quests for Nicholas. I have to remember what we were doing here. This one. Oh, this one. Oh, I think I have a Bane of Undead now. Yeah. I can't remember where I found it, but I found one. So we have to go back to Markarth. That's what we're going to do. Just because if I don't do it now, while I have that, I'll never get that done. We also need fire salts, tomato, and lavender. So let's go
A lot of history here.
in here where we can access all of our supplies. Okay, so lavender. And then we needed a potato, I remember. And a tomato. The day after tomorrow. That's what it was called. And lavender, potato, tomato, scroll of Bane of Undead. Oh, frost. A potion. Whoops, not a poison. A potion of cold. Resist cold, I think. We'll do it. Resist frost. I wonder if that's not going to work then. It must. It must be the same thing, right? Fire salt and a carrot. That's what I'm missing. Okay. Fire salts. Pesky's messaging me in Discord, reminding me or telling someone to remind me to check the clothing, I think. The piece of elven clothing that I have in my clothing storage here. I'm going to go check it right now. Hey, Dante, how are you doing tonight? It snowed a lot there. It snowed a lot here, too. Yeah, and it's still really cold here, too. This winter. Hopefully it goes away quick. Hopefully in a couple of weeks on Groundhog Day.
Very exciting moment one.
The little guy sees his shadow. Is that what we want? Yeah, we want him to see his shadow. Okay. So I was looking for... oh, I need a carrot. Raw food. And we're going to go and take the ship to Markarth.
Oh my.
Are you ready, guys?
Beautiful.
I think we can get to the ship from... Wait, is the ship even here? It's not even here. Where did I leave it? Did I leave it in Halyarkin? No. Where did I put the ship? How do you lose a ship like this in the parking lot? Is it in Riften? I wish I had, like, you know how the bus, you can call it to you? It's in Riverwood. Okay. Well, I guess we're taking a real long carriage ride. We don't need that marker there. Okay. Real long carriage ride.
Kind of scary if I think about it.
But before we do that, I'm going to go and check my clothing storage to see what that clothing is called that doesn't currently have a display in the museum. And I'm also meant to keep thinking of that. Like if there's anything that I pick up that I said to myself, man, I wish I could display this in the museum, but there's no display spot for it. I have to tell Pesky. Because he's in the process of building some. Dwemechanic clothing. There's blue, Dwemechanic blue hood, blue tunic, brown tunic, Dwemechanic shoes. These don't have a display in the museum, but they are unique because there's only 3 sets of them: brown, blue, and red. And there's hoods and tunics. All these cloaks should go on display as well. Not sure why they're in clothing storage. Into my cloak room. That's what every girl wants, actually, is a cloak room to hold all my cloaks.
I know.
I'm not being facetious at all. I don't think the robes go in here, actually. It's just the cloaks. Like this one. And we'll put this one in here too. And this one. And this one. And these two. I don't know why I have two cloaks of Croesus. Croesuses. You're making hot cocoa? Nice. Should I turn the music up a little bit? Is it too quiet?
Feel a good polish next time we rest, Scrap.
There. The scale cloak has a place to sit. All of them do. It's crazy that Pesky is finding things that don't have a display spot. Because honestly, there are so many display spots. It's pretty nuts. We are going to wear that. This one. So that we can probably... I think I probably made that for myself because I wanted to be able to wear a tiara. Whatever they're called. What are they called? You know what I'm talking about. Not a tiara. But also, well, behind the tapestry. Okay. Let's go to Markarth, folks. Circlet. Yep. That's the word that was escaping me. Thank you. The circlet is way manlier than a tiara. Still a little femme, not gonna lie. But I guess dudes wearing circlets. Dudes wearing tiaras is cool too.
I'm bored. Let's play a game.
I'm hungry. Can we get some food instead? I'm not playing with you,
La
Kai.
la
You
la
play
la
me.
la. Oh, hello. Sorry, stretching out the vocal cords.
Did I have to do anything at the Bard's College? Like, what do I have to do for the Bard's College? I think it's just like miscellaneous quests right now. This is for the East Empire Company. I don't remember what I have to do for Bard's College. Anyways, we're going to Markarth.
Hey there.
Do not get distracted.
Nice day, huh?
Tis. I guess it is nice. I wonder, is it cold? I know there's a hotkey to find out what the temperature is. It is warm. Nice. It is a nice day. So the movie that I was watching was 50 First Dates. Good old Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore, and unfortunately Rob Schneider. It was one of my favorite movies. And I haven't watched it in years. And it still got me good. It's still one of my favorites. Hello, sir.
Good afternoon.
Can we please go to Markarth?
Where do you want to go?
Markarth, which is in the Reach.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Straight through to Markarth, please. Yeah.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
All right, let's go.
You'll want to watch out for the Forsworn if you do any traveling around the Reach. Bloodthirsty bastards, them.
I'll try and stay away from them. The bloodthirsty bastards. I mean my cousins. Because I am a Forsworn. But it's okay. Don't worry. I'll forget that you said all of that. I wonder what's going to happen when we come into Markarth now. Because remember that time we came into Markarth and they arrested me? I guess we could continue on with that storyline. Because I do still have to go and meet... What's his face? And it's 5:30 in the evening times. What's his name again? Man, my memory is so bad. I don't remember any of their names, but they're like Skyrim names. Who's gonna remember all the Skyrim names? Grisvar? Really? Like Madesi Branche? Dirkethis? So what if they're the best names ever in any video game? How are we supposed to remember? Maybe I should sometimes do the thing where you pick up a quest and you finish it all in one go, as opposed to picking up a bunch of quests and not finishing any of them. We're gonna try. What? Are they running after me? Oh geez. Okay, no, they're leaving. Phew. I wonder what they're running after. We're just gonna pretend like we're supposed to be here.
Silver, friend. Blood and silver.
Because we are. Never you mind. Thongvor.
You another Imperial puppet? Answer me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a war on and you don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
The Empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Honor, pride, mighty Talos. Jarl Igmund can refuse to see me all he wants. The Silverblood family will be heard.
Well, why should the Jarl listen to you?
We own Sidna Mine.
Oh.
Best prison in Skyrim.
Yeah, been there.
And source of half the wealth in this city. We keep the Reach safe. We flood Markarth with wealth. But does the Jarl listen to us when we want to say? No. He's busy forgetting that Ulfric Stormcloak saved this city from the Forsworn. Ulfric's a hero, not a damn criminal.
Did the city even need saving? That's the real question. Tell me how Ulfric saved Markarth.
He used the Thum, shouted those Forsworn from the walls. Then he led a band of Nord warriors in to take the city. Just like Talos himself at the Battle of Old Hroldan, reclaiming the Reach from those heathen natives.
Okay, well, you did say something about Talos. Why don't you reaffirm your sanity by telling us more?
That's a true Nord hero. A legend. So great that the divines themselves lifted his soul into the heavens and made him a god.
Right, right.
He founded the Empire, and now they've turned their back on him to appease the elves. Elves. Do the elves rule Skyrim, or do the Nords?
I don't think either should rule Skyrim. What is this about elves anyway?
They started the Great War. Nearly destroyed the Imperial City. Then the Emperor took the coward's way out and surrendered. Now, the elves dictate everything we do. And they don't want us acknowledging a mere human like Talos as the god he is.
Well,
Stay out of trouble in my city.
if it was anyone else telling me that story, I might be sympathetic, but he was really rude. He did not like Forsworn. And interesting that he was just spilling his guts like that to me, who is, well, I guess you can't tell, but I'm a Forsworn. That's why I put a hood on. Okay, let's go find this gourmand. I mean, not the gourmand.
You touch her and I swear it'll be your fingers that go missing, you stupid brat.
Whoa.
What was that?
Now,
Yeah?
he's just being his usual gloomy self. He didn't mean it. He's just being silly again.
They really don't like Bretons
Just
here.
get back to work. Now.
Anton, are you going to talk to me? Uncle Anton?
I have meals to cook for the entire castle, and almost no help.
You're not from the Reach.
No, I'm a Breton from High Rock, and I refuse to be mistaken for a filthy native.
Oh.
I don't care if we share the same
This
ancestors.
guy doesn't like Forsworn
These
either.
people are savages. Half of them are Forsworn barbarians. And have you seen what they eat? What have I done for the gods to take me so far from my beloved Daggerfall?
So you're from Daggerfall then?
Yes, the finest court in all of High Rock. You think politics here or something? Well, we Bretons invented politics. That is where I learned to cook, and where I belong. Not here with all these dogs.
Okay, never mind.
All right then.
Sorry to bother you. Alright. Let me just do one thing over here, guys. Hey, Will, on the Twitch side. Oh, you don't have to go to work until Tuesday? That's awesome. Well, I'll have you on at the store. It's always good background to open the store to. All right, back to the game. Okay. This guy right
Don't mind
here,
the dogs. They get anxious when they have
Clario. We have the ingredients.
Ah, excellent. Then let us proceed to the kitchen.
We're in the kitchen, aren't we? Well, I guess we're in the bedroom portion of the kitchen.
Shut up, wench. Do not interrupt me during my work. Eat it. It's done.
It is done. I'm gonna take my hood off.
It is done.
If I could find a way
Here,
to capture
my
sound,
finest work. I call it le Horker magique.
Le
I combined
Horker
it
magique.
with a recipe I concocted when thinking about soldiers on long journeys in need of a hot meal. It will remain the perfect temperature even in the coldest of climates.
Okay.
And will never, never lose its flavor.
Because it's full of MSG,
For I
probably.
would never attach my name to something that was not the epitome of culinary perfection.
Okay, well, it certainly smells delicious.
Whoever tastes this stew, you may wish to say goodbye to him, for he will be transported to the heavens when it touches his tongue. In
Must be
that
some
moment,
good stew.
Let it be known that it was Clarion Moorsley and not that fool the gourmet who first set mortals to the stars.
Now, the gourmet. But Clario Moorsley. All right, Callan. Callan. Uh-oh. Callan. No. I was just gonna nudge her, but I can't nudge because I just go through people. Okay.
So the Forsworn are raiding supplies, but instead of taking weapons or supplies, they steal a statue. No wonder they lost Markarth.
This shiny, pretty statue needed to be taken. Rondak.
I have to work, or Anton will rip my head off.
You
Voada.
should talk to Aunt. It's been a hard day cleaning. Good honest work, I say.
All right.
The Jarl gives me 2 incompetent assistants. Worthless.
Where did Callan go now?
I
There we
can't
go.
believe I'm saying this, but this smells pretty good. Almost like it wouldn't kill you to have a taste. But don't you dare. That stew's for Garp. And yes, I realize me saying that will only make you want to drink it more.
Yes.
I know that's what
She
I
knows
did,
my countenance.
but we didn't come this far to screw it
My
up now.
modus operandi. All right. Well, while we're here where it's warm, why don't you tell me more about yourself?
I ain't much to tell. I tried being a soldier for the
Oh, we
Empire,
did already
but
hear all
I
this.
realized that I hate taking orders.
I think.
I thought about training warriors, but I hate giving orders more than taking
Get to
them.
work. We have
I thought about becoming a beggar. They make little more than sell swords.
Right away, sir.
I thought maybe I become a priest.
Beggars make
Until
more
I
than sell
remembered that
swords.
the only god I worship is coin. So I decided to become an adventurer.
All right, on.
Because pretty much anyone qualifies.
All right. Let's,
About time.
I guess go and give this stew to Gore. Bring the Horker stew to Gore. Where exactly is he? He's back in Riverwood. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else here in Markarth that we have to do before we leave? I wonder. Falkreath, up north, Riften, Solitude. We were just in Solitude, but we don't want to do that yet. Winterhold. This is all over the place. Is there anything in Markarth? No, there's no water in Markarth. Nope. This is Whiterun, Windhelm. We meant to do that when we were in Solitude. Whoops. Okay, okay. Nothing else in Markarth, I don't think. Oh, this is here. The last time I tried this, I died terribly. I guess we can try.
To taste my potions and ingredients?
I could maybe get all of my followers in there with me, and then I definitely won't die. Or I could trick her. I think there's a way I can trick her.
You've actually done it. You found the symbol of the Bella.
I did.
You've done Markarth a tremendous service.
Well, you're welcome, I guess. 19 degrees Fahrenheit. I think it's like probably, well, it's actually probably close to that now. The temperature is rising here. Okay, let's try this again.
You lost?
Nope.
I'm married to Thonar Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking to me.
I'm just gonna quick save, because this is always a risk, right? We shall see what happens. Oh, is it even gonna quick save? There we go. It's snowing like the Dickens. Okay, before she even starts to say anything.
You've come to hear the end of my story. It is not.
We should probably put some armor on. We can't have both? Alright.
Something I am prepared to tell. Because the questions will always be more interesting than the answers. And the best ending, the perfect ending, will always be the absence of one.
So there's no ending to her painted story?
Unfortunately, no. I once sought the perfect ending to my story, only to find the words eluded me.
Writer's block.
So
Been
I
there.
tried to frame it not with words, but pictures. But even then, I failed. That is, until the day I met a wanderer who kept a dog as his companion.
I used to have a good
He
dog. His name was
offered me
Vengeance.
a proposition.
Vengeance? No, his name was Vigilance. Terrible. His name was Vigilance, and he was a good dog. What sort of proposition are you proposing?
He would grant me what I desired most, but asked nothing in return. He took pleasure in knowing that perfection would provide its own disappointment. Because to maintain its secret, the painting required a protector. And so here I am, guardian of my own shame.
Okay, so what, why do you think they had so much problem with the ending?
It is the paradox
Trouble
of
with the ending.
any mystery. The answers will never satisfy your curiosity. They are only varying levels of disappointment.
That's an excuse? You just lack the skill? No. What about an ending based on actual Dwemer theories? Remy would appreciate that, I'm sure. It's always a good time when you end on a cliffhanger. True, there's really no satisfying way to finish the story about dwarves. Well, yeah, let's go with what Remy would like. What about an ending based on actual Dwemer theories?
Because if those theories are wrong, The entire story will fall apart once the truth is revealed.
He has nice long flowing locks. Who exactly are all these dead bodies on the floor?
They, like you, are
Hey Mystic, how's it
souls
going?
who sought the ending to my story. And when given the chance, they have all chosen to keep it.
Okay, well, what exactly is this painting you're talking about?
The wanderer I spoke of was none other than Clavicus Vile. I asked him for the perfect ending, and this is
Nice,
his
Mystic. That's
answer.
awesome. Congrats.
The painting itself is proof that such an ending exists, and the death of its owners ensures it will never be known.
Okay, well, what happens now?
You have a choice. You may choose to adhere to my wishes and die by my hand, or you may take the painting behind you to serve as the new ending.
Oh, right. It's not that I can trick her. I could take the coward's way out and just take the painting and lie to everybody. What's the painting depict?
It's drivel. The worst kind of ending imaginable. It will ensure that no others follow this path at the cost of my personal legacy.
Why would it damage your personal legacy?
Simple. By giving you a choice, I allow you to affirm or deny the ending I chose. If you choose the cliche, then as a writer, I have already failed.
Speaking of writers, Mystic, what happens if I vanquish you?
I haven't the faintest idea. None have succeeded so far. On the other hand, none of your predecessors have ever fought back.
Well then, I'm ready to decide.
Very well. Take the painting or take up arms. But I warn you, I will not go down easily.
Okay, so we have to either take this janky painting and pass it off to what's-his-face as the ending of this whole story that he spent his entire life trying to find the ending to this story, and this painting is a lie. Or I could try and kill her. And I have my crew with me this time, so I feel like it should be okay if we do it this way.
That takes care of that.
Yep, that worked. Okay, we have to return to Halkar. Halkar.
I'll marry to Thonar Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking.
I wish I would have had time to grab and loot that body. I'm sure she had some stuff on her. Ow, what are you gonna do? Magic. Magical teleportation from magical cells to other magical cells. Okay. So Halkar is it back in Solitude?
Give me some meat, you fat Nord.
Who
What
is?
did you say to me, Reachman?
I said, give me some meat. I'm hungry. And the divines
Redguard
know you don't
craftsmanship
need more
in
food in that
every
huge
piece.
gut of yours.
What can I do for you?
You little twig. I'll snap you in two.
Take your head.
Just try it. Maybe a little
Lucian's
time
like
inside
singing a
sitting in
song.
mine will get rid
These
of
guys
all
are
that
about to
fat
get in a
on you.
fight. That lady wants to service me somehow.
Are you looking for a gift for a friend, perhaps? Or a lover.
Well, what have you got for sale? But first, this city looks so ancient. Have you been here long?
My family came here centuries ago. We made a good living smithing the silver that flows through the city. You probably wanted to know about the fancy
she gives you two
carvings and
options. You
stonework,
either
didn't
pass
you?
off that painting as
Travelers always do.
the ending to the
Here,
story
I have a delivery I need to make to Calcium.
and lie to
Why
everybody,
don't
or you
take it to
kill
him?
her.
He knows the history of Markarth
Because
better than
if
anyone.
you don't kill her, then I don't know. It's she's stuck in there forever. I can't remember. I'll make sure he gets it. Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. He can be a bit difficult, but I'm sure he'll appreciate your help.
What is it that we're delivering? Oh, Calcelmo's ring. Okay, yeah.
Let's see what adornments I might have available.
I don't need any of those things, but I can sell. Oh, I can't even sell you anything. You don't even have enough money for. Well, I can sell you these silver rings. And that's it. How about 31 lockpicks? So I can take all of your money. Alright.
Come back if you need a new ring or necklace.
Good luck without a float tomorrow.
Back when the Dwemer were in charge.
Okay, let's we're just gonna run up and bring this ring to Calcelmo, because I'm sure he needs it tonight.
Hail, companion.
I'll leave the particular words to your imagination.
Oh, Calcelmo's over here, that's right.
I have things to study. What is it?
Fine, I won't give you this ring from Kara.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting to pick that up. Poor Kira.
Kira.
Such a patient woman.
I had it wrong both
you're
times.
supposed to get something for your trouble, aren't you?
Usually.
How about some gold?
Sure.
People seem to like that, I notice.
Thanks. 600 gold. Wow. Nice. Do you have any water by chance?
Of course.
And by the way, about those artifacts you needed me to
Is there
find?
something more you need? You know what needs to be done.
What?
I think it's time for you to get going.
Oh. Okay. I need to go to Alftand. That's where I need to go. Well, we got 600 gold for that little jaunt. That was way more than I thought we were gonna get. Maybe we should just like start a jewelry delivery service.
Appreciate both gold and knowledge.
Cause like honestly, that was the easiest 600 gold I've ever made.
Sure, mister, I've got an entire wing to myself in Understone Keep.
Are you still talking about Calcelmo? Are you jealous, Remy? Okay, now we're gonna go back to Solitude, I guess, and get that.
Guess who I'm being?
Look at me. I am a big blue cat. Where are my fleas? Let us go on an adventure, my friend.
I need
Oh, that is
inspiration,
easy.
ideas.
You are being Mr.
Come on,
Dragonfly.
adventurer.
Spot on. Your turn.
Hello there. My name is Lucian Flavius, and I'm a squishy little imperial. Science, science, science.
Squishy.
That is actually uncanny.
Why, thank you, good sir.
All right. Now, you know what? We're going to go straight to Riverwood because we'll stay in the inn, the Sleeping Giant, and then we'll go and get that stinking dagger from those stinking witches.
Need
Kibble.
something?
Yeah, a ride
Where do you want to go?
to
Going
Riverwood.
straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Riverwood, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
And that is also where the ship is.
Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Yeah, if it weren't the middle of the night. It's gonna be like, 1 o'clock in the morning, or my game could just crash. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Okay, that was weird. I don't know why my game just crashed. That was the dumbest thing ever. So I've decided that I am going to buy a new computer soon because it's getting a little ridiculous. All the crashing and whatnot. And the inability for me to play all of the things that I want to play. So yeah, we're going to buy a new computer soon. I just have to really look at Mystic. Really look at what exactly I need. And yeah, no, I knew what you were talking about, Ron. Find out exactly what I need, and if I'm gonna just go like mid or just like do it and get something top of the line. Because I don't even know if I need top of the line. Like, I don't play new games. That's the problem. Except for Starfield, and Starfield's not even new anymore. Yeah, high, mid. Yeah, I know it's going to be over $2,500 at least. Which... we'll see. Good thing we had that quick save here. But it cost you $1,500 to build. When was that, Mystic? And $1,500 US is like well, if it's $1,000 US, then it's like an extra $220 or something like that, $230. So 1,000 US is 1230 Canadian. So 1,500 would be like just over $2,000. It's gonna be a lot of money. 2 years ago, so yeah, prices have changed a lot since then. Like graphics cards are a lot more expensive. Come on. There's a company here called Computer Outfitters that I usually do all my stuff through. So I'm just going to go to them and I'm just going to say, this is what I need. This is how much I want to spend. What can you do for me? I have to pay attention to what I'm doing here. Picking a lock. All right, here we go again.
So, you have to the end of my story.
I have come to the end of your story. Oops.
It is not something I am prepared to tell. Because the questions will always be more interesting than the answers.
Enjoy, Ron.
And the best ending, the perfect ending, will always be the absence of one.
I don't believe that. There's no ending?
Unfortunately.
Okay.
So
yep.
That is.
What sort of proposition?
Because to maintain its secret.
What happens now?
You have a choice.
I'm ready to decide.
Very well. Take the painting or take up arms. But I warn you, I will not go down easily.
All right.
I'll tear you to pieces.
Always good to come out on the winning side.
Oh, I should have stayed over there. So I could have looted her. Ah, well. Okay. Okay, we're done this now. Again.
My husband Thonar handles all our family's business. He's an important man.
Frickin' crashes. Okay, so we're not even gonna go anywhere else. We're just gonna go straight to Riverwood. It's not gonna be the middle of the night when we get there this time.
You want a cut of venison or mutton?
So silly that it crashed. I wonder why. If it crashes again, then we'll know it has something to do with... I don't even know.
My carriage is the safest way to travel. Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Riverwood.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Riverwood.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, and you know what? I have to get all these guys back here, lest they be stuck in that magical place. Maybe that's why it crashed. All right, let's see.
They used to call this city
I probably should have saved.
back when the Dwemer were in charge.
I'm such an idiot.
Markarth does seem to roll off the tongue better, don't you think?
How you stand it?
Okay. Traveling seems to be working. Okay, it worked. Good. And it is the middle of the night.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I should probably buy a bed. We'll just take a little nap.
We got rooms and food.
And then we'll go and talk to Gore about this stew.
Ain't much else to tell.
Can we get a room, please?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thanks.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Thanks, Orgnar.
I'm just a cook, lass.
Oh, I forgot I'd set them all to try and go to sleep.
I ain't looking to make friends.
No, I don't want to be your friend. I just want to sleep. Oh,
You like skeever liver?
I hit the
No?
wrong button.
Tough luck.
Okay.
It's
Try
hot.
this again.
Never said it was good.
The sleep button is the T button. Okay.
What is it?
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Gore. I have a very hearty breakfast for you. Where's Gore? He's not in here, that's where. Prince Rupert 0. You've been lurking in these streams for a little while. Love listening to me while playing Skyrim yourself for the first time in probably a decade. Well, that's very nice of you to say. I'm glad that you enjoy it. And I hope that you're having a really good time in Skyrim.
In the end, it wasn't the late nights or bad excuses.
Skyrim is always a good time. Oh, there's Gore right there.
Let's move faster. The sun is-
Gore.
What's she doing here? You. What do you want?
Hey, easy. I come to make peace.
Peace? After you spilled my stew?
Is that really the only thing that she did to make you so mad?
Well,
Exactly.
Good news, big brother. There's a baby on the way. And don't tell me you don't smell it. I can already see the saliva dripping from your chin.
By Akatosh, friend, this is the most amazing thing I've ever tasted.
Well, thank you for the
I
compliment,
feel like
and
I'm
yes,
back in
welcome
the arena.
to the madness that
Blood
is modding
boils to
Bethesda
the fire
games.
of battle. My nose is aroused by the scent of maidens in the crowd. And my tongue feels like it's wrestling 3 juicy Horkers in a sea of deliciousness. It's so tasty. I almost don't want to swallow.
Well, I'm glad this wasn't a complete waste of time.
You and Kalen brought this.
Kaylin? I've been calling her Callan this whole time.
So, are we friends again, you big oaf?
I would marry you right now.
I was just gonna say, I feel like they're more than friends.
And you'd leave me for a hawk. So let's just forget the pleasantries and skip to the drinking.
All right.
Thanks. Would have never gotten things smoothed over if it weren't for you.
I guess I'll leave Gore alone for now. He doesn't like being disturbed while he's alone with his stew.
What will you do now? Call it Callan? Kaylin?
I'll head back to the inn. Gore probably wants some time alone with his baby. Now, I can't offer much in terms of a reward. but
Yeah,
his
same
body
here,
and soul
Dante.
make
Not
value
looking
no
forward
matter.
to it.
But maybe I'm wrong. If by chance you ever need this rusty iron by your side, it's yours.
Well, thanks, Kaylin. It's really hard for me to say that. I just want to call her Colin. Callan? Kaylin? Anyways, follow me. I need your help.
Just tell me what's to kill. No need to explain why or how.
Okay, well, so we don't need this many people following us, I
What do you
feel
need?
like. Let's just spread everyone out and see what we've got. So Lucian obviously is coming with us, and Remy is obviously coming with us still. Inigo definitely coming with us. So that's the party of 4, right? But we've got Rumarin, who we already did his quest, so we don't necessarily need him to come with us anymore. Let's just see what he's got on him. Staff of Illusory Flames. Yeah, we don't need that. Yeah, he can keep all those things. A little bit of food that he's got, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna send you. Actually, we're gonna check your inventory first. No, okay. We're gonna send you back home. I'm pretty sure I said his home to be the museum in Solitude. Alas.
Already? We haven't even told each other our deepest, darkest fears yet. Mine's centaurs. There. Now we can go our
That's
separate
funny.
ways.
He shares that with Kathy. All right, I'll catch you back at the museum, Rumarin. Okay, who else is with us? Anum Law. Anum Law, we have to go to Falkreath for. And Serana, that's right. Who else is with us? Among the Hist. Among the Hist. You can also go home, I think.
Yours is to pass, and ours is to delight.
All right. Alas, it's time for us to part ways, friend.
I understand. Always walk the true path, and always have the wisdom to recognize it.
All right. So now we just need to figure out a place for Kaylin to go to.
If I swapped that wire, larger soul gem.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Remy. Where's the ladder? Okay. Let's go. I don't even know where we're going now. Back to Solitude. Let's start at the bottom. Oh, we have to talk to Faendal while we're here. Where is he? Oh, he's just chilling, watching his plants grow.
Tell me as soon as you've given Camilla the letter.
Oh, I gave her the letter. I don't think she'll be spending much time with Sven.
I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
Oh. 25 gold, that's it? Okay, well, you can stay here.
Farewell.
I know that I can call on you whenever I need you, though, right, Faendal?
This land really is beautiful.
It is. Maybe we should just go to Morthal and finish up Anumlaw's quest. Oh wait, Falkreath? Or Morthal? Bodan's lead in Falkreath. We also have to go to Falkreath for Zora. So many quests. Oh, and we were going to do this while we were here. Okay, so we're not going to take the boat. We're going to hoof it over to Falkreath. And on the way, we're going to go witch hunting. I guess I could take the horses. It's not that far. We'll be fine. UFO. Definitely an unidentified flying object.
Josh, just grab them. You rush them, and I'll circle around behind them.
Problem solved.
Done and done.
Good job, guys.
Catch my breath.
Excuse me.
Wood elf chopping wood is a traitor to the Green Pact. I guess it depends on who chopped the tree down. If the tree's already down. Oh, I've not even barely started Dawnguard yet. We just went to get Serana and that's it. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I always pick up quests and then not finish them. So that's why my quest journal is full up of quests. I'll get around to it. I'm not in a rush. Why would you rush to get out of Skyrim? That's just craziness. Cold. Yeah, definitely take your time with these games. And that's why I love survival mods that that kind of force you to slow down. Starvival in Starfield is awesome for that. Have we not come in here yet? Okay, just in case we haven't, we're just gonna go around. Sometimes we can hear if they're being unruly in there. All right. Okay. Where are these witches? And this is definitely the part of the quest that we're at, right? Yeah, okay. Normally I go up through the Stormcloak camp and I scale the cliff and I try and get the jump on the witches by sniping them from up on the cliffside. I guess this time we're gonna fight some ice wraiths first. What is this? Apothecary's satchel? Why is this even here? Weird. Are these even ice wraiths? Oh, they're wisps.
Your death won't be in vain.
Ooh. Ring of the Wisp Mother. Alright, what does that do? Converts magicka into frost enchantment. Charge on my arrows. Nice. But level up. And did you notice where we're at in our archery skill? '61, baby. So we can get this quick shot. That didn't seem like it was much faster, but okay. I'm just gonna believe that it's faster. Okay, how did we end up over here? Normally you can pick those up, but okay, never mind. Do not get stuck in the geometry. This definitely looks like a spot where you could get stuck in the geometry. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. And I've never come up here to do this. Are we going to be able to stay on this cliff? Probably not. We're just gonna keep sliding down. Okay. Was that even a witch that I was shooting at there? Nope. Come on. So the parkour ability is way better in Fallout 4 than it is in either Fallout New Vegas or Skyrim. Did that sound mean that all the witches were dead? It did seem like a finishing sound, right? It's not possible though. Oh, yep, see? And we're really cold. I think there's 3 more. Two more. Stutter, stutter. Pumpkin butter. I definitely didn't kill the Hargraven, right? Not yet, anyway. The Council of the Green Pact will accept that when Feindal eats Alvor. Ass jerky isn't gonna make itself. That's funny. Point being, it's a gray area. All right, Hargraven. Gotta come out of your little tent there. I thought there were more than 2 witches. All right. You know what this calls for? Oh, the cheese projectile. Let's see if I can.
I've never been good with this sort of stuff, but I just want to tell you, you're alright.
Wait, is the Hargraven dead?
You give courage, heart, and things to be admired.
Oh, she is. Okay.
There, I said it.
Interesting. Okay, we've got Nettlebane. That's weird. I really didn't think my arrow killed her. 1 arrow killed her? Oh. Oh, I guess 2 of my arrows killed her. Okay, okay, okay. I'm not crazy.
Out of curiosity, when will we arrive at the next inn? It's just that I'm terribly hungry and everything we have is not speedy.
Still looking for another witch. Okay, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe we're lucky. I think that's what the real thing is. We're just lucky. All right, now we're going to go back to Whiterun. We're going to go to Falkreath, though. To Falkreath to follow Bodan's lead on who's killing.
We are keeping fit.
All of Enumlaw's friends. And look who it is among the Hist. Just making his way back to somewhere. Autumn Shade Cavern, I think. I think if we go over here, we can skirt around this little mountain.
I could power down automaton before being noticed. Almost like a sneak kill. Maybe someday.
Maybe someday. Keep working on it, Remy. I have faith in you. That's Helgen. Oh.
That'll teach you.
That's why the divines invented blades.
I think we just need to follow this road. This is going east. East? Should just look at the map. We need to be on this road down here. Oh, we do have to go to Greywater Grotto, though. Alright, we'll go to Greywater Grotto. Find out what's going on in there. I think we picked up a note at a tavern somewhere about it.
I can smell adventure everywhere.
Saying there was some strange noises coming from Greywater Grotto. Let's go investigate, shall we? Have I bought myself a home yet? I've bought myself Honeyside in Riften. But my main residence is
You know where we are because I was
the
not
museum,
paying attention
the
to where
safe
we
house
were
at the
going.
museum, Legacy of the Dragonborn in Solitude. But I will also get the Hearthfire houses. I do enjoy building those. That's usually where I send most of my followers. I spread them all out between all of the Hearthfire homes and the museum. And Riften, like Honeyside and Riften, and obviously Breeze Home in Whiterun. Dowgies. Oh, was that a troll? Bear with me, guys. I need these ice wolf pelts.
I really do love this adventuring thing. Even when we're not in Dwemer runes, there's always just something interesting to see.
There really is. Skyrim is pretty good for that. Oh. It's that singing. It must be the strange noise that everyone was talking about. Oh. I don't know how many ice wolf pelts I need. They just make good cloaks. that sell for quite a bit of money. What's this journal? Oh, Lathgwen Evenheart, Volume 1? All right, Dearest Finn. I am keeping this series of journals as you recommended so that these pages will serve as memories when my own mind fails. Already, what was once a great atlas of experiences, thoughts, and recollections is now nothing but a white sheet, an empty canvas. Yet the fear still exists that I may misplace these journals or forget your sage advice altogether. In time, I fear I will cease to remember my own name. All these memory issues are very pertinent in my life right now. Thankfully, my more immediate concerns allow me a moment of respite from the worries of tomorrow. As I attempt to cross the Gerald Mountains, I now understand why you countenanced your dread when I told you of my plans. However, it is not the ogres or ice wraiths that claim the most lives here. It is the hunger and the cold. Yesterday I found a camp just off the main trail. A young woman was seated by a pile of wood, dressed in a black linen robe. Her body shivered awkwardly, and she greeted me through a chatter of teeth. Jocelyn was her name, and she was having trouble lighting the fire. Jocelyn, you say? That's an interesting coincidence, maybe? Or not? Zora's sister's name, I think, is Jocelyn. She claimed to be well-versed in destruction magic, which was not surprising given her garb. In fact, she was able to handle all but the most rudimentary of spells, flames. When she said the word, I couldn't help but notice a deep sadness in her eyes, as if her mind had recalled some long-forgotten regret. At such times, I am almost thankful my own memory fails me. Her eyes shone with a similar melancholy when I asked her if she had studied at the college. She only nodded her head. To make conversation, I inquired who was teaching restoration there, knowing full well I wouldn't remember the name. Fortunately, this journal may prove more resilient than I. Anise, she said. She studied under a woman named Anise. Lathgwen. Well, she's definitely talking about Zora's sister. Gold. Yes, please. Oh yeah, Bubbles wrote a new song. I want to hear. I'm sure I will hear at some point soon. Okay, who is singing this pretty, pretty song? Oh, more ice wolves. Okay.
What do you need?
I need you to not get in my way when I'm
following.
Doing this thing. Dressing these animals. Oh, now we're encumbered.
What is it?
I just was wondering what that song was that you were singing. But just give me a second here. I'm just gonna continue to skin this wolf. Okay. Okay, now she's gonna walk all the way up to the top. But I can't walk fast enough. And also, what's in this bag? Oh, Lexi's journal is down here. Okay.
They seem to think that means I don't find them interesting.
This is fine, but I would rather be outside.
Hard to not become distracted.
We're kind of outside.
Whether it's in the physical world or the internal one.
Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Oh, is I was gonna say, is the chest full of keys not in here? Gotta pick up all these keys. You can't leave any keys. Because who knows where all these keys go. Right? You gotta pick them all up? Every single one? What's that one there? Alexi's key gives you a chance once per day to open non-essential locks. The chance is equal to half of your archaeology skill. Alright. Even though
Can we keep moving?
Oh my
I
goodness.
really want to get back home.
No, I know. I need this old key because I need every single key. Okay, I think I got them all.
I'm okay with the dark.
Okay, I think I got them all. Lady with the voice and the singing. I have some questions. I need... Seriously. Okay, lady. Fiona.
Greetings, fellow traveler.
Greetings.
I apologize for my singing. I didn't realize I had an audience.
Why would you apologize? No need, no
I
need.
sometimes fashion myself a bard or a sword singer of legend.
There should be laws against you. No, 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 no. That is a beautiful song.
It's more ominous than beautiful. But I suppose its melody won't lack for suitors.
It can be both.
Maybe not now, but in time.
The melody you sung. It's not as common as some of the other local favorites. I've never heard it before.
No, I imagine it isn't. Few have ever heard it, and even fewer understand what it's about. Some say it's a quiet song of glory, while others will tell you it tells the loudest of tragedies. You see, to be a companion, to be part of the circle, one must give up a piece of their humanity.
What?
It was not something I was willing to give. So I left my shield brothers and sisters and set out on my own. I figured I needed the time to myself, and I've grown weary of saying goodbye.
Well, I imagine it would be a difficult choice to make, although I don't really understand why. One's humanity is a small price to pay for great power. Like, the companions are a very strong organization. There's only one thing worth giving up your humanity for. ... I imagine it would be a difficult choice to make.
Not at all. The choice was easy. I've always been suspicious of easy power. The only
Smart.
strength that you can truly rely on is the kind that's earned.
Indeed. If something is too easy, you should always question it. If something is too convenient, you should always question it. Have you thought of returning to the companions ever? Before? After? What happened? Why don't you tell me what happened?
No. And it has nothing to do with the circle. That's why I left, but there's a different reason why I won't return.
Okay, well, what's the reason you won't return?
When I was a child, I thought of nothing else but joining the fabled companions. Not out of some desire to be a hero, but because I believed there was no safer place to live than inside the great mead hall of Yavaska. I remember kneeling on the steps, drenched in wet rags, the clouds practically screaming the rain. I must have looked so pitiful, begging Skjor to take me in. Yet it wasn't pity he gave me, but scorn. "Who do you think we are, girl?" he said. "Yavaska is not an orphanage." And he was right.
Well, he didn't have to be so
All my life I'd sought the protection of others.
rude
When I
about
should
it.
have been learning to protect myself.
Well, yeah, you definitely need to look out for number one. But we all need to rely on others sometimes. Surely you've not come this far without help.
True. There are many times when I have relied on the strength of others. And each time it has only served to hinder my own development. I once travelled with a companion. You might even call him a friend.
Yeah, I also find being a werewolf
For
in this
years I
game
would
very
rely on him for food, for warmth, for someone to
inconvenient.
talk
I don't
to.
like it.
But what if the
I
day
let it
came
happen
when I
once and
couldn't
then it
summon
never
his
happens
aid?
again.
And then what would become of me? No. That wasn't going to be my fate.
Well, how did you eventually become a companion even?
The wolves will recruit any fighter who is strong and virtuous, for there are few in this world who are both. My chance came about 7 summers ago, when the city held a tournament to celebrate the birth of the Jarl's son.
What happened at the Jarl's tournament?
I was a girl not even flowered, and the crowd behind me laughed and jeered when I requested to enter my name on the archers list. But all went silent when Jarl and Greymane vouched for me, and paid for my entrance with a dagger from the Skyforge.
Why do you think Yorlin vouched for you?
From his view atop the Skyforge, he'd seen me grow from a child who could barely knock an arrow to one who could bullseye a flame. He watched me train outside Yavaska day and night, in the chills of winter and the rains of spring, so that I could one day earn my way inside. And on that day, there was not an archer in Whiterun whose aim was more true. Not Aethys or Irileth, not even Ayla the Huntress would best me.
Aethys, if you ask that elf to shoot the ground, he'd still miss. Balgroof's House Carl, I bet Irileth couldn't hit a dragon from inside its belly. Come on. Color me impressed. Besting those 3 is an impressive feat. For sure.
I was fortunate. Ayla's a more skillful archer than I, but on that day she was not at her best, and I was never better.
Circumstances. Are you an adventurer of some sort now?
Hardly. In my time with the wolves, I did a lot of small favors. Pest control, muscle jobs, or hunting down petty thieves. As someone who spent half her life in the slums and the other half tracking and hunting forest game, this work came easy. Unfortunately, raiding caves, Draugr crypts, ghost ships and spider dens are another matter entirely.
Okay. Well, you seem like you can handle yourself in a fight, though.
True, but there are a certain type of skill set you need to survive as an adventurer. You need to know which mushrooms are food and which ones are poison.
Trial and
You have to
error.
learn how to sleep on a bed of rock and with one eye open.
Uncomfortably.
And as a hunter, you have to get used to the idea of being prey.
Yeah, that is
The
true.
worst part is, you might spend a week in some crypt and have no treasure to show for it. So you also have to learn to handle disappointment. Yet it's not the size of a cave that worries me, but what lives inside it. Particularly the caves marked by the Falmer.
The Falmer? Are hairless vermin in need of a tan. Nothing to be afraid of. What markings do you speak of?
The Falmer marked the entrance to their caves with a sculpture of painted bones.
Yeah, I've seen those.
I'm repulsed by it. But I don't think I could venture into a cave if I wasn't sure those things weren't looming beneath. The markings help.
So you wouldn't go into a cave unless you knew that there were Falmer in it? Otherwise, why go in there? Is that what you're saying? Why do you fear the Falmer so much?
I grew up in a poor village outside of Whiterun. It was very small but full of children and as such, full of life. They said when we played in the yard, the peals of laughter rang all the way to Dragon's Reach. Yet, when I think about that village, I can never hear it. I listen for it, train my ears toward
Hey,
the
Mr.
darkness.
Lothar.
But what comes out isn't laughter.
Hope you're having a good snowy
There were
Sunday.
screams that night. So many screams. The Falmer took my mother, they took my father. They tried to take me.
How did you escape?
Before she took me in, my mother used to light a single sconce by my bed to ward off the dark. I remember the way the light wrapped around its face, how it stood there, tracing its mouth with its tongue. I'm sorry. No more talk about the Falmer.
Clearly a sore spot. All right.
They're foul creatures, and if I never see another, it will be too soon.
Okay, well, have you found anything of interest here?
Nothing. Just the usual trinkets surrounded by corpses, blood, and bones.
You didn't find those, like, 500
The bandit
keys that I
corpse
just
over
picked
there
up?
is still fresh. Looks like I arrived here before the wolves could desecrate it. The face on that one looked familiar. I almost thought it was someone I knew. A friend's, cousin's, uncle or something. What does
Everyone
that make
knows
us?
everyone in Skyrim.
Strangers. But even the death of a stranger seems like something worth mourning.
True. While you mourn the death of one bandit, his friends will stab you in the back, though.
I agree. While I believe that every dead man deserves to be mourned, I don't believe I'm the one who should mourn them.
Right. Well, you sound like you almost resent the work you did with the companions.
Resent is probably too strong of a word. My time with the wolves was disappointing, but only because I had a false impression of who they were.
I'm a Forsworn, so yeah, Breton. I'm using a mod that makes it so that all of the Forsworn quests and like all the Forsworn are not hostile to me. But it made going to Markarth very interesting. Fiona, what did you think the companions could do for you?
As a child, I thought they could protect me. As a woman, I thought they would groom me. It was naive to think so. Wolves may run in packs, but there's a hierarchy, and a competitive one. Whatever skill or strength I gained, I earned on my own.
Yeah, the Forsworns are Bretons. They hate the Stormcloaks, so she's like an Imperial by default, but she's just not participating in the Civil War until she has to, which is normally how I play this game. Alright, Fiona, we'll catch up with you later, I'm sure. Look at everybody. Got a few companions. Thanks for the torch, Anumla. And we are still over... Oh no, we're not over encumbered. Okay.
What is it?
Let's save. Because that's the smart thing to do. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. I can't believe the game crashed earlier. So I was all like looking forward to a nice crash-free game after dealing with New Vegas last night. Okay, we are going to Falkreath. Are you a fox or a wolf? Just a little fox. Is it this way? What is this place down here? Greenwood Shack. Oh, Greenwood Shack. Note to the authorities, I've heard talk about the dragons, but didn't believe it until now. One flew by last week, and ever since we have seen him fly back and forth from a nearby mountain peak. My wife thinks we should move away, go somewhere else. I told her that would be nonsense. As long as we don't bother it, it won't bother us. Still, I thought it would be best if we report it to the local authorities. The creature's lair is just south of the hill behind our shack near Bear's Cave Mill. Huh. That didn't work out very well for these guys, unfortunately. It's too bad. Yeah, we're not gonna go find that dragon right now, I don't think. Still heading to Falkreath. I knew there was someone there. Not anymore, though. Oh, look. It's, a red Dwemechanic outfit.
Who's there?
Oh.
Let's get them.
Is Ronan well for you?
Definitely going to bruise.
I forgot what my hotkeys were. I was trying to pull out this. Usually number 1 is my knife. Except in Skyrim, number 1 is my bow, because my bow is my primary weapon. You gotta join the Stormcloaks if you're a Nord. For sure. Unless you're a Nord from anywhere besides Windhelm. How many crashes in New Vegas today after I made my changes? I don't think any. I don't think any. Yeah, the stuttering was a lot less and no crashes. So it'll just be a matter of whether or not it plays nicely when we've got OBS running at the same time. Where is that road? Oh, and am I cold? No, I'm warm. Well, here's the road. Oh. Oh. Walked right into that one. That was dumb. Ow. Oh, geez. Oh, where'd the dragon go? I don't think it's gonna come back. Oh well. We went in there to see Savashni already, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, oh yeah, we do, because we have to go and find the shadow something crypt, something or other. Hey Omni, how are you doing today? Hopefully good. Hopefully this wintry weather isn't bothering you too much. It is quite wintry. Have we been to Falkreath yet? I don't think so. What? Where's everybody else? Here comes Serana and Anumla. Alright.
Did you see a dog out there?
No, I just saw a dragon and like some wolves.
Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you had seen it.
Huh, well, I'll
Guess I'll stay on the lookout.
keep my eye out,
Keep
yeah.
your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
I'll try. Who are you guys? Dengir of Stoon?
Be mindful. My maid Tikla has been known to pass information to that pompous
Is it
nephew of
Tikla
mine,
or is it
Sidgeir.
Tekla? You said there's a plot against you?
Oh, not against me, against all of Falkreath. Those imperial bastards are spying on every one of us. Last night I saw Laud the blacksmith writing a letter.
A letter?
Probably sending word to Solitude and General
How
Tullius.
dare he?
Are you loyal to Skyrim? Break into Laud's house and get that letter.
Well, who is Laud? And sure, if you're gonna pay me to do it. You said you were the Jarl once, though?
Aye, not so long ago. Some will tell you I stepped down on account of my old age.
You are pretty old.
Truth is, I found out about all the Imperial spies crawling around Falkreath.
Oh.
A few well-placed bribes, and they bought themselves some friends. Suddenly, the nobles are calling for a new Jarl. And all the while, their pockets are jingling with the sound of Imperial septons. They named me Thane. They got my nephew Sidgeir in my place. A real friend to Cyrodiil, that one.
All right. Well, let me go see if I can find this quote-unquote letter.
Mind what you say. The Empire has ears all over this town.
Okay. So the mod that allows their faces to be seen through their helmets is called... It's probably something like Better Helmets or Immersive Helmets or something like that. If you give me a second, I can find out exactly. Maybe. It is called Improved Closed-Faced Helmets. Improved Closed-Faced Helmets. So not better, nor immersive, but improved.
Kinda catchy. Hold on. You've got the wrong guy. I never challenged you to a duel.
Oh.
Do not tell me you are backing out now.
And Umla.
I thought you northern monkeys were supposed to
Are
be
these the
great.
folks that we're trying to find?
See? I'm not even a Nord.
Oh, please. You were certainly one yesterday. I remember you plain as day. The fool with the ridiculous brown hat.
A ridiculous brown hat.
Lots of people own hats. Some are even ridiculous.
You have a point. Perhaps you are not the person who annoyed me yesterday.
Oh, thank the divines.
Jareless.
No. You are the person who is annoying me today. For that, you will die.
What? What?
Wait.
Or do you...
know who I work for. Please.
Oh, geez. This does not look good. Whoa. Oh, are they gonna kill her?
The Jarl. I command you to hold. Stop, in the name of the Jarl.
Are they... Honestly... And look at this mod conflict right here. That's funny. I obviously am needing a patch between Lanterns of Skyrim and JK's Skyrim. I'm gonna write that down. This is not gonna end well. Okay. Let's just do this. Hopefully they will all stop it. Because I'm pretty sure we need to talk to her. Yeah. See? Okay. We'll just have this conversation through this railing while everyone else is fighting around us. Alright. How about tomorrow then? Actually, I just wanted to talk anyway.
Ah, yes. And what the hell do you wish to converse about? Hmm? Politics? Religion? My two favorite subjects. Perhaps you wish to discuss both. How delightful.
Okay, well, I love discussing religion and politics. But we could start with something a little bit more simple like your name.
But why bother with the foreplay? You seek vengeance for your loved ones. That's why you want to talk. That's why everyone wants to talk. Well, you are too late. I am no longer a Thalmor. The clothes are just that. Clothes. I will not discard a perfectly adequate robe.
Okay. Well, if you're no longer with the Thalmor, that explains why you're all alone.
Interesting. I was quite certain this conversation would become gradually more belligerent, not less.
You're welcome,
Is it possible
I guess?
that there is one individual in this bull netch of a province that is capable of reason?
Well, do you have any idea who that man was? And why are you at odds with the Thalmor anyway?
It is a rather simple matter. I disobeyed a direct order from my superior.
Okay. I think that we can probably not.
Then.
Journalists.
Yes.
What order did you disobey?
I was stationed in Markarth with 2 others. We were investigating a family that kept abnormal hours, staying up well past midnight. Unfortunately, myself and one of the other justiciars got into an argument over the children. The fool thought they were innocent.
Well, they're just children. Like, you should show a little bit more compassion.
They were future rebels. The moment we arrested their parents, they would forever despise us. The wisest course was to execute them.
What? Or
The
maybe
issue
not
was made irrelevant,
arrest their
however, when
parents.
The entire family was found murdered.
Well, who murdered the family? Not you, right?
That is insignificant. The family was dead and no longer worshipped Talos. Moreover, by letting a murderer run amok, we prevented the family from becoming martyrs. There was just one problem.
What was the problem?
Everyone assumed I was the murderer. It didn't help that I've been a rather vocal proponent of mass execution. So we decided it was best to use this perception to our advantage. Now, I never confessed to the crime, but I was stripped of my rank and exiled. This gave the perception that justice was served.
Well, who do you suspect murdered the family?
The only thing I know is the person was quite efficient and extremely disturbed. The rest would be mere speculation.
Okay, did dismissing you, or okay, this is all her story. Okay, fine. Did dismissing you have any noticeable effects?
Dwemer estimated that Talos worship would decrease by 1/3 in the wake of the murders.
Dismissing her from the
I don't know
Thalmor.
if that's true, but I wouldn't doubt his calculation.
For getting into an argument over the execution of children. Okay. Is there any chance you'll be reinstated?
Of course. The Thalmor are not the Empire. We do not share their frothing obsession with bureaucracy.
Alright, well, how else are the Thalmor different than the Empire?
Talk to them and you'll see. Find a soldier and ask him to file a report. Then watch as his mouth becomes a pond of saliva. Although, I suggest you don a helmet in advance. One of those dwarven ones, lest his response shower your cheek.
You don't seem to respect the Empire for being a Thalmor.
We are the first people, mortals fashioned in the mold of the divines. We don't have to respect anyone save ourselves. That is the whole point for this war, to put everyone in their rightful place.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't really care for politics. Just don't touch my ale.
Rest assured, there will be no attempts made upon your drink.
Good.
All we ask is that you acknowledge the truth.
Whose truth, though? Tell me that. What can you tell me about the men you've dueled? Nah, I don't care about that. Why come to Falkreath?
It is a temporary escape. I did not plan on remaining in this hovel of a kingdom beyond the next season.
Well,
my plan is to return to the Somerset Isle after doing a little sightseeing.
Sightseeing? If you don't like it here, though, why would you go sightseeing? There's a cemetery, but it's a little underwhelming. Falkreath does have its charms. That does seem a little contradictory, though.
Just because this land as a whole is irredeemable does not mean there are not the occasional sparkles of beauty.
Thanks, Bubbles.
In fact, the squalor works to its advantage.
How so?
In the Somerset Isle, even the dirt has a place in the pantheon of wonder. Here, there are no aesthetics to compete with.
Wow, she's just an unpleasant woman. What do the townsfolk think of you?
They are tolerant because they are afraid. As for the Jarl, it matters not whether Sitgir or Dengir is in charge.
Why is that?
Because when two buffoons of equally damaged minds vie for a throne, the reasonable citizens lose interest in the process. As such, more voice is given to the fools. And with fools in charge, the law becomes meaningless. Here, power makes the rules.
They are all unpleasant, aren't they? Well, by your own admission, the townsfolk have the power to harm you.
They are not organized.
Well, they could be.
There are only the occasional challenges, brought forth by those emboldened by drink. I usually deflect their taunts and tell them to return in the morning when they have sobered. None ever do.
Okay, well, did you have any idea who that guy was? That you just blasted into oblivion?
Now that I think about it, perhaps I have seen that muskrat of a beard before. He might have even recruited me to assassinate some hunters. Come to think of it, I might have even agreed to the contract.
Oh?
It sounds like something I would do. I'm almost sorry I terminated him.
Well, you killed a murderer and saved a few Nords. Bravo. You're all heart, Geraldith.
I will be whatever I want to be.
All right.
That is my right as one of the first children. It is the other races that must adapt to our whims.
Sure. Did he give you anything or mentioned maybe a bard named Bodan?
As a matter of fact, he did mention a bard by that name.
Ah, well, that's good.
Here, take this. I certainly have no need for it.
Perfect. Thank you. And that's all. Bye.
All right then.
Let's read this note, shall we, Anumlaw? Note for Geralith. Geralith, the business with the hunters will not be necessary, as your contact Severus has been killed. However, the Baron would like your assistance in another matter. A Redguard bard by the name of Bodan has been inquiring about the murder of his fellow company men. While the Baron is well acquainted with this company, he is not responsible for their recent demise. Nevertheless, he cannot have this bard poking around in his business, and he asks that such behavior be put to an end. I have already dispatched a band of sellswords to do away with him and his fellow company members, but should they fail, I hope we can come to an agreement. Price is no object. In the meantime, to maintain my cover, I will pester you at the inn tomorrow night. It is merely an act, so I beg you, please do not take offense to what I say. Sincerely, Florentis Ivanucci. Interesting. Okay. We didn't read these journals. And that's the journal that goes with the key that can be used to open any lock once a day. And that's the journal for something else. Nightingale's Fact or Fiction by Wilhelmina Roth. Yeah, we're not going to read all that right now. Okay.
If what that note says is true, then Bodan may get some exercise yet. Although,
wait,
by the looks of it, he's not the only one. Sellswords traveler, 5 by my count.
Oh, right here, right now? Not in here, right? Should have saved. Oh, why are you using a pickaxe as a weapon? The issue with having so many companions is that I don't get to fight at all. Oh, Serana resurrected Florentis. That's hilarious. Okay.
Right.
Nope, I didn't need his armor. Or his...
Oh, what is it?
Or to talk to you. Jeez.
I remember Gore and I once came across this dead horse in a cart lying on the road. Must have been ransacked by Fulmer or bandits or wizards or something. The point is, the peasants who owned the sacks in the cart had no use for them, wherever they were. So, I go and check the sacks for valuables, then turn to Gore and see if he's doing the same. Big Oaf was checking the horse for meat.
What were we supposed to... Oh, Anumlaw, do you have something to say about all of this?
Well, we better check on both. If these sellswords are any
Hey, Hashro, how's it going? Hey, Backbone, how's it going?
tonight.
Hopefully you guys are doing well tonight. So you're not worried about this assassin? You're not worried?
I am, and I'm not. It's different when we're all working together. I get that old feeling, like the gods and the Hist are on our side. In any case, let's go back to Morthal. If this Baron isn't responsible, maybe Bodan knows who is.
Oh, I feel like this Baron is responsible.
Who did this?
Not me. For sure not me. And Geralith is just like... standing there. That's so funny.
Let's dance? Let's dance.
Who are you dancing with? Who is still left to kill? Somebody over here? Or is it because there's a necromanced Florentis right there?
Was a hero named Inigo the Brave. He saved us all from many a close shave.
Indara and I like to keep to ourselves and run our farm. Horker to talk to you.
When we've already done the quest. What's in here? Nothing important. It must have been this.
Oh, what happened?
Wait, where did he go? Oh, I'm so confused. Hopefully Florentis didn't have anything on him that we needed. Because he's just a pile of ash now, and I don't know where he is. He was right here. Oh. Okay. He didn't have anything on him. Good, good.
Yes.
Volga.
I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it track me down again in Skyrim.
That's too bad. Have you heard any rumors lately?
Folks have gone missing the past few weeks. Word now's that our hunters are gone too. Say, if you're traveling, could you keep an eye out for them? Valder and his men, I think they were after Bear up north.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for them. Of course.
Thank you.
All right. There is some banging going on over here. Let's figure this out. Sit a smith and his wife,
Greetings.
Isabel.
Oh, hello there. What can I do for you? Blades, gauntlets, I can forge anything you need.
Well, you look a little young to be a blacksmith.
I'm Lord's apprentice, although I've been his for less than a season. Before that, I was with Adriana Venici in Whiterun, and before that, Berend in Solitude.
You get around, eh? Why all the different stops?
I'm on a sort of pilgrimage. When I'm finished, my family expects me to return to Cyrodiil and take over the forge. My name's Isabel, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Okay. Well, what would you say is your expertise, Isabel?
It depends. I've been taught that emotions are a powerful part of smithing. When I craft a shield, I think of the soldier's child praying for a safe return. For a sword, I envision a man getting revenge for a brother's death. When I imagine a soldier marching after battle, or a hero vanquishing a great evil, that's when my hammer feels most inspired. Just to know that I was a part of that it was my steel, it just takes your breath away thinking about it.
Intention is a strong motivation, that is for sure. You come from a family of blacksmiths?
Not just any family. Ever heard of the Starblood Forge? My family has been the caretaker of it for centuries. It was made not long after the Oblivion Crisis, and next to the old memorial and the hero statue, it's one of the most iconic landmarks in Kvatch. They say it was built atop a well of Daedric blood, and it's in that well that the weapons are cooled.
Gross.
Some even say that the forge itself is haunted, specifically with the soul of one of my ancestors.
Okay, well, how did that story come about?
Legend has it that when the Daedra invaded, she refused to leave her shop, smithing weapons for the townsfolk until the last man had fallen. That's why only those who share her blood can use the forge, and tradition that the firstborn daughter would be the one to inherit it. That would be me. It's an honor, I suppose.
Well, you don't sound all that enthusiastic about inheriting the forge.
I know. Some people think it's the pressure, or the burden of carrying on the family name. But the truth is, it's the clients. It's not like the Skyforge here.
Hey Ron, welcome
If I
back.
took over the family business, I would be crafting swords for nobles. They would be decorative art pieces, locked away in display cases, or mounted over their beds. I would be an artist more than a blacksmith. There'd be no blood on my blades, no chinks in my armor. That's not what I want. I want to craft weapons for heroes. I want to forge weapons that will slay tyrants and craft armor that repels dragonfire.
Again, all about the intent. I agree, crafting swords for nobles is like writing books for mud crabs.
I wouldn't go that far. I've met some pretty smart mud crabs, but none were as sharp as you.
So this forge is possessed by your ancestor?
I probably shouldn't have used the word haunted. It's not like that at all. She's more of a guardian spirit. When it comes time for me to inherit the forge, there's a ritual. A taste, actually.
And what sort of ritual do you have to undergo?
Like my mother before me, and my grandmother before her, I must craft an object that best represents my ideals and spirit.
Okay, well, what happens when you craft this item?
If the object is deemed worthy, it will earn its place in the Underforge, alongside the blades, shields, and hammers of my ancestors. That's sort of what this pilgrimage is about. I'm here not just to learn from the masters, but to learn about myself. At least, that's what I told my mother.
That's what most pilgrimages are about.
I chose Skyrim because of the
I
war.
think.
And the chance to forge for true warriors.
Okay, well, didn't the Aldemari Dominion conquer Kvatch in the Great War?
You know your history. Fact is, they took a lot of cities, Kvatch included. But my mother says they never would have held it. To hear her tell it, we would have taken Kvatch back, if not for the Concordant. And her blades would have killed a whole lot of Talmor. Still, the treaty did give us our home back. And if there's one thing the people of Kvatch know, it's how to rebuild.
Okay, well, what happens if you don't inherit this forge?
The responsibility of the forge would likely go to the next daughter in line, my sister Felicia. A fine choice. She has always been the more creative smith. Diamond-encrusted pommels, hilts that shimmered like drake scales. Everything she made was beautiful. And it wouldn't matter that the blades couldn't cut warm butter. Nobody would ever use them for battle.
Well, it sounds like she would be a better fit for the whole thing anyway. I want to go back to my earlier questions, though.
All right.
Do you ever get bored here in Falkreath?
It's all right. Although we've gotten a lot less visitors after the dragon attacked Helgen. That's what I enjoyed most. Meeting all the travellers who crossed the border from Cyrodiil and sharing stories of home. But now you're here, and I can tell just by looking at your hands that you've got stories to tell.
My hands? What does that mean? You have no idea. I am Cosette. I am the Dragonborn. I am a legend. No. I can tell you a story or two, perhaps over dinner.
You're brave to ask a woman out you barely even know. That's a fine quality for an adventurer.
Gotta try.
All right, how about you meet me at the inn for a drink? I'll be finished here around sundown.
Sounds good. Okay. I'll meet you there.
Good steel's worth every septim. Remember that.
Laud? Where did Laud go?
What a waste.
Oh, what happened?
What happened?
They all died. That's what happened.
You know what I was thinking? Was the Horker a male or a female? I can never tell the beast. That's a
I
scary
can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim.
What do you mean, wander Skyrim? I'm not allowed to walk around? Can I buy some lumber?
Doing some building, eh?
Yeah.
We can deliver it wherever you need.
I will take 20 logs.
I'll have them hauled over right away.
And that's probably it for right now.
All right, then.
Did Laud go back into the house? Yeah. Laud?
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town?
I did not, but the guard at the gate did mention a dog.
I asked the gate guards to look for him. I can't afford to chase him down, but could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road.
Okay, well, I guess I could be convinced to catch him.
Ah, it's smart to demand something up front. Some gold now, and some when I have my dog. Here's the meat.
Okay. I will go and find this dog for you. Who has some,
I thought
food?
the Thalmor were just a bunch of intolerant, snappy dressers. But what is yours is mine.
He's not eating any of this food, is he? You can keep this spider fry.
Let us go.
Oh, what happened?
You're in the middle of a snow squall. Yeah, when it's windy and the snow is blowing around so much you can't see anything. And it feels like it's 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Fuck, it's cold. This polar vortex. It's actually warming up right now in my city. But yesterday morning was the coldest it's been here in a really, really long time. Oh, we did need to go into Laud's house for something else too, didn't we?
Never been a big fan of Falkreath. Too many graves.
Oh.
Depressing, isn't it?
Crap. Okay. Well, next time we're in Laud's house, we'll go in there. Let's go and talk to the Jarl, I guess. Uh-oh. This is no good. This definitely wasn't me.
I'm curious what causes dwarven power.
He's not
nodes
mad
to
at me?
contain
Okay.
So much energy.
I'm just gonna
I've read that they're important to the
take
construction of miters.
some stuff though.
Sometimes the things you say make no sense at all.
What? That made perfect sense.
Skull of
Explain it
Halvard.
to you.
It'll just make things
Did I have to kill him for
Rude.
the Dark Brotherhood? Oh. That was a little brutal. Okay, Falkreath cards. I'm taking all of their armor because there are displays for them all. Wow, that's crazy. Oops, I don't want your sword. Okay. We do need to talk to the Jarl, though. He's still alive, right? Only 15 more minutes? Just a little short baby snow squall?
Do you know a soul trap
Note
spell?
from Jarl
I think
Siggeir. Okay. Ooh, Nenya. I wish more of that delectable firebrand wine. I believe the Winking Skeever and Solitude recently acquired a few crates. Arrange for a bottle to be brought here at once. Okay.
I might need a new soul.
Optional. I think this is to acquire favor in order to have an East Empire outpost built here. Excuse me. Oh, good. You're still alive.
Something you need, you miserable wretch.
What?
My friend died.
Oh.
Things won't be the same without him.
Yeah, Halvard, I saw. I am here on behalf of the East Empire Company, though. They request to operate in your hold.
While the idea seems dubious at best, it has not at present been entirely ruled out.
Okay.
Speak.
Well, this deal could bring a lot of wealth to Falkreath and yourself.
You expect me to believe that?
Yes. 1,600 gold.
Come and see me again sometime. I'm might have
I do have 6,000
use
gold.
for you.
We're gonna go get that book. Or whatever it was I needed to get for... I mean, it was mead. Blackbriar mead. That's crazy that all those guards were attacking. I wonder why. They were attacking Gerolith, but normally... So normally that conversation happens outside. In the street. Well, why did everyone go aggro? I wonder. Mods. Mod conflicts. That's why.
My friend died.
Mm-hmm.
Think you're not as dumb as you look.
Oh, thanks. Tekla?
Try not to judge Falkreath too harshly, visitor. The war has been hard on us.
The war's been hard on everybody, though. You spent 18,500 gold to buy a single tavern?
Look around all you want, but don't try anything funny. Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met
Are you
lots of
talking
them while
about the
I was a
Pioneer
stormcloak.
or the Prospector's Saloon in 76? So laugh. What have you got for sale?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Really, I'm just looking for things that I need for the museum. Or things that I need to disenchant so that I get their enchantment. Learn their enchantment. Ooh, I don't know this spell yet. That's a good one. Ooh, studded armor. Studded armor doesn't have a spot in the museum. So Pesky knew that fur armor didn't have a spot in museum, but I don't know if he realized that studded armor also does not have a spot. Okay, what else can I sell? Oh, those noble arm guards look different. There's a mod that I have that is supposed to distribute all of the clothes from the Divine Elegance mod. And it's supposed to change up like what the fine clothing is, but for some reason it's not working. I don't know why. And it also makes those noble arm guards into like these really nice jeweled arm guards, not just black gloves.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
All right. I'll try not to steal anything. Excuse me.
Looking for something?
Oh, I forgot I didn't have my backpack on. That's why I can't carry anything. Or why I can't move, because I'm carrying too much. Excuse me. Skull of Halvard. Good thing it doesn't weigh anything, because I'm gonna have to carry that around until I figure out what it's for.
Arm ourselves here. I do not want to frighten the locals.
Hey, you planning to steal something? Don't even think about it.
Oh, the Coin Master mod. That's right. Yeah, it definitely does something to the level list, and I think like that it's got something to do with the load order. That's how I've gotten it to work before. It's just adjusting it in the load order, but I can't remember what is overwriting it and what it needs to overwrite. I can't remember. You use Dank's level list injection script for Steve Shack. Cool. Yeah, I don't know too much about leveled lists. Hey Liam, how are you doing tonight? It's for the Dragonborn display. Yeah, I've never gotten that far in the Is it part of the Dark Brotherhood? Yeah, the Dark Brotherhood display. I've never gotten that far in the quests where I've had to kill him. So I wonder if that's going to mess things up, because I definitely wasn't the person that killed him. Definitely was not the murderer of the Jarl's right-hand man. Definitely not. Excuse me. Okay, so we could go up and find this dog. We could also... I don't know if there's a carriage here. I don't think there is. Alright, well, Anumla, should we just go back to Morthal and see what Bodan is up to? Callan. Okay, we need to send Callan somewhere. I'm just trying to think of player homes to send people to. And I don't have any other homes except for in Whiterun and in Riften, and then up in Solitude. Well, since we have to go to Solitude anyway, I guess we'll go back to Solitude. Is Lod back in his house yet? No. This is in Solitude. This is in Solitude. This is what we have to do for the Bard's College. We also have to find a musical instrument. One of these ones. Where is Autumn Watch Tower? Oh, all the way down there. Okay. Speak to the Jarl of Falkreath. I already talked to him. He needs that Blackbriar mead. Do I have any Blackbriar mead somewhere that is accessible through magic? Maybe? I wonder if this will work. Or does it have to be from the Winking Skeever in Solitude? Oh, is it Firebrand? Crap. Crap. Okay. Did I have Firebrand wine in there? Nope. Okay. All right. To Solitude. Hey Ram, how's it going? Hopefully your evening is going well. It's 2 in 1. I can't remember if CFTO puts a carriage here or not. Not here. Okay. I guess we could run back to Riverwood and take the boat. Oh, there is a carriage. Nice.
The
Hello.
carriage is the safest way to travel.
Good, because I would like to
Where do you want to
hire
go?
it to go to. Maybe we'll just go back to Riverwood and
Climb
get
on back and we'll
the
be
boat
off.
anyway. Don't let me forget that we are on our way back to Solitude.
Have you ever met one of them cats?
Drive by like and wave.
There's
Okay, get
whole
home
countries
safe.
full of them down south.
You did an evil character one time and you did the whole thing. Shouldn't mess things up. Good. Good, good. Alright. We're just here to get the boat, which is on the other end of this road. Before we take off, we'll just spend the night here. It's dangerous flying this thing when you haven't had enough sleep. Did everyone follow me in? No, nobody followed me in. Okay, and then Inigo and Lucian don't have any way for me to teleport them to me.
Solitude. Never thought I'd see the city again with my head still attached.
Alright, we'll see if everyone also lays down.
This is a flying ship?
It is. Oh,
This is astounding.
that's awesome that
How
she
does it
comments
work?
on the Dev
I know
Evasive.
that hot air rises, but I didn't think it could drag an entire ship up.
It is amazing every time it happens. So Anum Law went to sleep. Callan, you should go to sleep as well. Colin? Callan? Colleen? It's too bad that they don't stay sleeping. And is that the only other cot that they can lay down in? No? Okay. I just like watching them think real hard about going to sleep. Like they're staring at me saying, wish we could go to sleep too. Well, you can, because I told you to go to sleep. All right, fine. It took a long time. Did we just put something in there that we shouldn't have? Fresh meat. Actually, we're going to eat that apple pie. And maybe we'll have a couple of apples in our inventory just in case. I did not mean to eat that apple. I was saving them for the horses. But the horses aren't even here with us, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's fly this boat to Solitude. Or to Morthal. To the Dragonborn gallery. So we can drop off Callan there. Drop off all the stuff. Get the displays up. And then we can just head south across the river. Oh. Oh. It's always interesting. But what's this guy have to say?
Citizen. I'm sorry, but the museum is currently closed off until further notice.
Okay, well, where have I heard that one before?
Oh, you're the proprietor of the collection here, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Orion told me I should be expecting you eventually. There's been a situation at the museum, and Orion has called the priests of Arcade to assist. I am Brother Rickard.
Oh, gods, who died?
Well, actually, that's what we're trying to find out. You see, the museum is apparently plagued by a ghost of some kind.
A ghost?
And it's begun to unnerve the patrons and Orion himself. Therefore, he closed the museum to the public until this could be sorted out.
Okay, well, is this spirit dangerous?
It's uncertain at this point. Most spirits merely have some unfinished business that preoccupies their minds and souls, binding them to Mundus. But they can become rather testy if they're not appeased eventually.
Well, have fun with that. I don't do ghosts. No. What do you need from me?
Well,
how
you know
can I
the
help?
museum better than most. I'll need some help discovering the spirit's reasons for being here. There are almost always clues as to the spirit's motivation and the place that they chose to haunt. Also, if something does go awry, I'd prefer to have someone capable at my side.
That's probably a good idea. All right, what do we need to do?
According to Orion, the ghost is more active at night, so we should return here at nightfall. Say around 9, and we'll see what we can discover.
Okay.
For the sun.
I can do that.
Better than this.
But before we do that, can I still get up into the safe house? Hopefully. Because the safe house isn't haunted. No. Okay, good.
Greetings, traveler.
All right. Who else did we want to leave here? Callan.
Yes?
Callan? This is your house now. So, Callan?
We've stopped. What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just letting you know that this is where you live now.
Huh. That was quick. No way. The opposite of that. It was long. Great bird long. But time well spent.
You're not making any sense at all. All right, that's fine. Okay, so Callan has a place.
Gallery is haunted?
It is.
This is great news.
Great
I can't
news.
wait to go ghost
What is
hunting.
it?
No. Ghosts are bad, and if we have to get rid of the ghost, that's gonna be even worse. Okay, so we can't put displays out. Can't put displays up because the museum is haunted. Let's go get that firebrand wine from the Weaking Skeever. There was also a Thieves Guild quest that we had to do here. I feel like there's probably something else as well. North of Solitude. This is west of Solitude. This is also west of Solitude. And this finishes this quest. We should probably go complete that sooner or later. Oh, we were just in Falkreath too. Damn it. Okay, we have to go back there sooner or later. And this is back in Morthal. Okay, so we'll go do the things in Solitude. And then we'll go down to Morthal. We were just in Markarth too, damn it. This is the problem with having so many quests. Cannot remember. This one, okay. This isn't far from here either. This isn't far from here either. Well, I guess it's far enough. We'll do the things that are directly in Solitude. There's a copy of the Ethereum Wars. Oh, that's right. Okay, that is something else that we have to do. Thank you, Liam. What are you laughing like that about?
Spiders. Spluttering, squishy, squashy spiders.
Squishy, squashy.
That's running through your mind rather often, isn't it? Splattering, squishy, squashy spiders. Splattering, squishy.
What do you need, my friend?
Splattering, squishy, squashy spiders.
It's nice to have you around. I've not seen Sledric this animated in years.
Imperials impress impulse.
I think that there's another book in here as well.
I cannot argue with that. Impervious Imperials impress impulsively. Impervious Imperials impress impulsively. Impervious Imperials impress impulsively. Very good.
Valorine.
Yes. Do you, again, need something?
Do you need something? Do you have any emissary work for me?
Yes, I do have something. The college has been commissioned to mediate a dispute. However, I've little time to deal with it myself, so I'm offering this emissary contract to you. From what I understand, it appears to be a rather tedious matter of family inheritance. The client, a trader by the name of Shakar, wants the family to come to terms before the situation descends into violence. Does this sound like something you can accomplish?
Well, I can try anyway. I know the trader. We've worked together before.
Really? Well, good for you. Such prior relationships are often helpful.
Why do people employ bards to mediate for them?
I suppose each individual has their reasons for trusting us to resolve their complaints. But the simple answer is that no one else can or will. At least not in a bloodless manner.
Okay. Do you have any more info on the dispute?
Siblings arguing over who inherits the family farm, as I understand.
Okay.
The client will provide additional details before you meet the family.
All right. And can you tell me more about this client?
He's a merchant with the East Empire Trading Company. It would appear that this particular dispute is getting in the way of a potential trade deal.
I see. Okay, I will resolve the mediation for you.
Glad to hear it. Your first step will be to meet with the client. I believe he should be waiting for you near the White Run stables. Bear in mind, this is your first official assignment as an emissary of the Bard's College. But I have every confidence you will do the college, and I proud.
I will try not to let you down. Elvis?
Be warned, some professors may look down their noses at you, but I think fresh blood often holds the most talent.
For sure, for sure. I wish to speak of ballads.
Always a topic I'm interested in.
Can you compose a ballad? Yeah, what sort of undertaking should I pursue?
A difficult question. But if I had to offer a suggestion, there is wickedness in Skyrim. Rumors like the Dark Brotherhood. There are those who'd revel in hearing about such things.
I definitely do not have a skull in my bag. I promise. Bards sing songs of me, but what of my reputation?
You are known, of course.
Hey,
Many
Christina.
speak your name, but little discourse, if any, comes from the ballads sung of you. Give it time.
I would like you to compose a ballad.
Wonderful. What would the topic of this new song be?
Well, me, of course. Never mind, I don't want to do this right now. Which also means I have
That's
not done
no
anything
problem.
that is worth singing about just yet. Alright. I'm
Until next time.
done with you for right now. Okay.
Take a seat and I may just sing you a song.
Well, Inigo. Can you... I can't... Can you move a little bit to... You just have to move a little bit, Inigo.
I wonder if they have a copy of Call Bandy Dragon here.
Skald, Bard, these are just titles. Whether you sing for love or war, all that matters is that you sing from the heart.
Okay, where else do they have books? Upstairs? We're looking for the Aetherium Wars. We're also looking for Kolb and the Dragon. Oh. I've already read it. Oh, Catria. That's right. The end when it came was swift. In the span of 3 short years, the great dwarven cities of Skyrim, from Markarth to the Velothi Mountains, fell before the armies of the High King. Cities that had held fast against the Nords for over 100 years crumbled abruptly and without warning. So I'm going to take this, but I feel like it's not actually going to do anything. Can I take all of these books? Oh. Wait, was that Argonian blood wine? Yoink.
I always wanted to play the lute.
Oh.
My fingers.
Hey, Tiriana.
Don't listen to the other teachers. I'm not as absent-minded as they like to think.
Actually, I really don't need
Until
any
next
more
time.
quest markers. She's just gonna give me another location to go to. Well, I don't know, Inigo, I don't see any copies of Kolb and the Dragon. We gotta go pick a pocket and steal some Firebrand wine from the Winking Skeever. Oh. Gerard, we have a book for you.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Well, I have a delivery for you from Adonato Leotelli.
Ah, yes. Adonato's new work.
Ah, yes.
Shorter than I expected, but words must be judged on merit, not length. I'll look over this later.
True.
Why don't you take this for your trouble?
Thanks. 600 gold coin? Yes, please.
I suppose I should return to my papers.
All right. Stuttery, stuttery. Okay, next. Where is he? Where is Ernskar at? In his house? Is he in the blue? He's not in the Blue Palace. Ernskar lives with Bryling? That's weird. Or I just didn't know that. So I think it's weird. Where is he? Let's see if we can do this, if we can pull this off without taking any. I don't think I have any potions. No, okay. Shh. All right, let's go. Okay, on to, Thought that was just a veranda. We couldn't get off of it. On to the Winking Skeever to get some firebrand wine, and then after this, we're going to Morthal to find Bodin and finish up Anumla's quest. Find out what's happening to her old band of mercenaries that she used to run with. The Honorable Eight. They have all been being murdered for seemingly no reason, but we're gonna find out why.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
Hello,
Take a seat and get the
everyone.
cold out.
If I could have your attention, please. Has anyone seen a shifty-looking wood elf?
You look like someone who can hold their
What is happening?
Stupid lizard. Damn you.
Why is Golemai fighting?
Another day, another victory.
My sister died. Things won't be the same
What
without her.
is even happening right now?
Dries the throat and milk
Why
tends to
did they
clog it.
just murder
I've
Tallscar?
also been trying to drink plenty of water and avoid the hearth.
And Malborn
Hopefully
is here.
enough.
That's right.
Seems there's always more to be done.
Divines bless you.
Okay, I'm not sure why random fights keep breaking out in all the places that we enter, but
Glad
okay.
you decided to check us out.
Yes?
Very weird.
Hello, friend.
Okay.
Is that you? Oh, thank you.
Who are
Thank
you?
Good
for
business
your
for the
help.
East
You've
Empire
changed my
Company
life.
means all the more gold.
It's
for
been
the
my
Empire.
honor to perform at the Blue Palace on many occasions.
Oh,
His
Sam's
late
here.
lordship was quite
We're
the
the only
admirer.
people around who aren't complete.
Did we not talk to this guy yet?
Those witches, they work in packs. You ever hear the story of Orphan Rock?
Yeah, we just cleared that out.
Safe journeys.
Yeah, random
look
chaos
like
for
someone
sure. I have no idea what's going on.
How about a friendly contest?
Bryling, I definitely did not just sneak into your house. Definitely not. We're not gonna steal that sweet roll. Lisette,
Feel free to make requests.
what is even going on around here?
You should think about staying the night. Corpulus keeps a clean inn.
As I have no heir, I plan on donating everything I own to the college.
I've no interest in entertaining amateurs.
We're still an amateur.
Come back when
All
you've
right.
made a name for yourself.
Oh. Oh.
There is no way it's the same sword.
Well, have you considered the possibility that he knows?
Nonsense. Why reveal his cards now?
Hey X, how's it going? The football game is over. Was it a good game?
You and I both know this game can be played in many different ways.
You're talking about
And
American
the letter
football?
is mighty suspicious. How do we even know she wrote it? We need to go into that cave and see if she's
Oh,
still
and isn't
alive.
it the Super Bowl soon?
Fine. We'll go. But I suggest you hire a bodyguard just in case. And one more thing.
Hush. I hear someone coming.
I've been standing next to you the entire time.
Stranger. You look like the adventurer type. We need some muscle to help us save a friend who might be in danger. Fight well, and the job will pay well. Do you think you're up for it?
It's usually how it works. Yeah, I'm up for it. Yeah, I fight well. You better make sure you keep your end of the bargain.
Oh, we will. You may not be aware of this, but my friend here is an heir to a substantially large fortune.
Yeah,
We will
how would
want
I
to do
be
our
aware
best
of
to
that?
stay on his good side.
Okay. Well, what makes you think your friend is in danger anyway?
You ask a lot of questions for a hireling. All you need to know is that she is, or else we wouldn't be paying you.
All right. Okay. As a bodyguard, I need to know what kind of trouble we're expecting to find.
We aren't fighting saber cats, if that's what you're asking. Whoever it is walks on 2 legs, eats, and empties its bowels just like us. More importantly, it bleeds like us.
The Seahawks won and are
That should
going
be
to the
enough to
Super
keep your
Bowl.
tunic
All
dry.
right. Is that who you wanted to have win? All right, Benild, I'll be your bodyguard. Where are we headed?
Good. A couple of well-placed swords will make things, as your ilk are fond of saying, right as Rain's hand.
I don't think how that saying.
The place she's
I don't
hiding
think
out
that's
is a
how that
cave
saying
called
goes.
Purewater Run, just outside of Markarth. We'll meet you there.
All right. Pure Water Run. Where is this though? What? Why is there no quest target for the Firebrand
It's like
wine
being
now?
able to talk to someone, but without the risk of them becoming angry or sad.
Oh, there it is. How am I supposed to steal it from way down here? I'm just gonna do a little quick save, just in case somebody walks down just as we pick that up. Like I can hear footsteps. Okay.
Excuse me. What now?
Thane Bryling, at your service.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff?
Yes?
Is that you? Oh, thank you. Thank you for your help. You've changed my life.
Everyone's just like,
You're a member
There's
of the
always more to
college?
be done.
okay,
I have no
Galame.
business with you. Leave me.
Okay. Malborn. That's who we had to come and see.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Malborn.
What do you need?
Well, our mutual friend sent me.
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing.
What do you mean?
Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you.
Oh.
Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously.
I don't really
Give
feel
me
like
what
doing
you
this
can't
right
live
now.
without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
Well, what kinds of things should I bring, do you think?
You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive,
I'm just
then bring
gonna
whatever
ignore
you need
that
to
he
move
said that.
quietly and kill quickly.
All right. Okay, well, hold on. I need to get a few things ready.
I'll give you a few more minutes. I can't wait here all day.
A
It's
few
my
more
neck on the line,
minutes.
remember?
You'll wait here as
So
long
there's
as it
more
takes
important
me.
things on my mind right now.
Probably
War follows a man
a
until
few
it's
days.
done.
This seems dangerous. Do you want some of my lockpicks? Just to be safe?
No, I'm good.
Papa says I won't see Ravir anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
As High Priest of the Eight Divines, I bid you welcome.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but
Okay.
well.
So we could go back in there and talk to Sam, and he'll bring us back to Morthal. I mean, Markarth. But we wanted to go south just to Morthal and finish up. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go do this.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Hello.
You've returned.
I
What
did.
news do you have of Moreau's painting?
Well, here. This should complete the
Let's
story.
place it on the wall so I can properly interpret it. Okay, we last saw the hero just as he was about to discover what happened to the Dwemer. And what do we have here? Death bells. But that would mean...
Don't look too hard at it.
No, this can't be right. Although it has all the characteristics of a Moreau piece.
Whoopsie.
No! What happened?
He died.
Okay.
'Cause he looked at that painting for too long. I'm sorry. Oh, she disappeared. Where'd she go? Okay, well. Oh, here you are.
Away from me.
I didn't.
As far as I'm concerned,
So nice to have pleasant company.
It's a pretty painting.
get away from me.
All right, I'm leaving.
As far as I'm concerned, you killed.
This is the actual book. Siren stood and watched. In the cold of winter, her face was peaked, with only a thin veil of color splashed across the bone. The dragon fared no better. It sat perched upon a fang of rock, its battered wings hiding scars centuries old, scars that still chewed at its scales. As the storm raged around them, both stood eerily still, even if time would not. It is said that both the sons of Admora and Akatosh fight with unabated breath, their very souls the tongue of an unrelenting voice. Yet, while the battle would be fought with words, in the end it would be won by a much more traditional measure. It would be won by courage, cunning, and heart, by all the virtues that were left unspoken. In the years to come, the Nords will sing tales of the winter siren. They will tell of how a Dwemer, with no training, mastered the ancient ways. They will remark on her sacrifice, how she slew a dragon at the cost of her own voice. Strangers will toast in her honor, and children will pray for her health. Together they will sketch a single portrait worth more than any words could say. What they will not say is the truth. Well, that doesn't clarify anything. Alright, fine. I'm not sure why that painting killed that guy. Because there's like a curse on the painting? I never really understood. Okay, now we have to go to... Morthal.
You should definitely buy a house here. I'll look after it for you.
Well, we have a house here. We didn't have to buy it. Well, we kind of did have to buy it, but it's making us a bunch of money. And the horse is still here. Nice. Okay, let's go. And our other horses are still on the other side of the river here. That's funny. Good horses. Remiel's like, I don't need no horse. I'll just swim. Uh-oh. What's happening over here?
Lucky hit. It's nothing.
Are you okay? Bodan?
Grooms give me the creeps. Don't you just love that feeling?
Oh, where's Anumla?
There you are, Swamp Knight. Just in time to help me clean up.
Bodan. It looks like that Dwemer was right. Gabania sent these men.
If these are Gabania's men, then that means the assassin is not.
Gabania or Gabania.
So now what? What's our next move?
That, my friend, is for Dalume to decide.
He's here?
Indeed, he should be arriving at the Moorside Inn any moment now. Although, it's occurred to me I don't know this marsh as well as you two. Do you mind leading the way?
Alright, well, let's go to the inn. Did I eat that last apple? I did. Sorry, Frost.
Ready to die.
Whoa. Get him, Inigo. Good job, guys. I heard Nern, but I don't think I need to get any. Oh, Morthal has a gate? Alright. Didn't have a gate the last time I was here. That's not the inn. This is the inn. Don't need the Nern route.
Morthal used to be a quiet place, but then the world used to make sense.
You have pretty hair.
You decide.
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots, stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got
Hurry up and order. I ain't got all day.
Alright, well, what's the word around town, Ingard?
Travelling Bard was in here the other day. Real manly one. Smelt like moustaches. He's no Lurbuck, but he did manage to sing Ragnar the Red without sounding like some maid had a skeever crawling down her neck.
Well, that's good, I guess. You're a fan of Ragnar?
That's my favourite ballad. Some people think it's about being honest, Others will say it's about the strength of Nord women. You know what it's really about? Coin. That Ragnar fellow must have been pretty rich after all that adventuring, and Matilda knew it. One of these days, some rich adventurer type is gonna come in, sit his tired rump down, and treat everyone like something he stepped in. I'll slip some poison in his mead, and then I'll be the one those loot squatters are always yipping about.
Loot squatters? Okay. I don't know if I want to drink from this place then. Jeez. Ragnar the Red is a song about the glorification of murder. Ragnar the Red is an anecdote about the perils of alliteration. Well, I don't really know if I want to drink from this place now that you've said all that.
Relax. You ain't rich, are you?
Well, not inordinately rich, but I do have some money. That's enough out of you, though. Who else did we have to talk to in here? Oh, Bodan and this guy over here, I think. Yeah. Dalume. Or Zanumla. Okay.
I hear the steward asked you to look into the fire.
Do I have Inigo's whistle yet? Whistle? I don't. Oh, I do.
I hear the steward asked you to look into the fire.
Okay, come and get me when it is time to go.
Yeah, go sit down. We need Anumla to come in this room, and she won't come in this room because I've got too many other followers. Lucian?
What can I do for you, my friend?
Can you relax for a little bit? Is that a thing that you can do? I need you to do something?
Certainly. What needs doing?
Let me show you.
I am at your service.
Can you come over here?
Consider it done.
Okay.
You want something to drink?
He's just gonna follow me now again, isn't he? Anumla, can you... which one is it?
What is it? You look like you have something on your mind. Don't worry, it'll pass.
I wish you could command Skyrim followers the same way you could command...
Name it, and it shall be
Fallout
done.
4 followers.
What you need.
Can you come over here? There we go.
It really is you.
Anumla, Boda.
So, what's the plan?
Alive and well.
Hear any news on Indral?
No, and I don't suspect we will. You were right, old friend. It was like trying to grasp the wind. However, it seems we have an even more able warrior in our midst. I thank you for keeping Anumla safe.
Don't be so sure. It's not like the old days. Maybe this time, it was me doing the saving. Ha ha ha!
It wouldn't be the first time, my dear Swamp Knight. You proved yourself that night in Thorn, and countless times thereafter. Now, I hate to delay our reunion, but I would like to speak with your companion alone. The two of you order a drink, and we will join you shortly. Will you come and speak with me outside?
I guess, but it's cold outside.
much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room.
It must have been disappointing.
You want something to drink?
Horses.
Do you mean to tell me the Nords have gained horse and cart technology? By the gods, they're practically dwarves.
I used to think Nords all lived in igloos. There are
Looks
ice
like
caves
gore.
around which are similar, but it seems like trolls live in them instead.
I could say the same about every Nord home. I didn't know Nords were so ugly.
Some of them do seem suspiciously related to frost trolls, don't they?
Well, I can't say I didn't have my own suspicions.
Good joke, guys. You'd think a lizard would understand the dangers of cold better than anyone? Yeah. Being cold-blooded. Alright, let's make this quick.
First, I want to thank you once more for protecting Anumla. She is like a daughter to me.
No problem.
Had our company survived, I was to leave it to her.
She did more protecting of me than I did of her, so it's all good. There's no need to thank me. She can hold her own.
True, but she has always fought better when she fights for someone other than herself.
Well, what did you want to talk about?
I wanted to ask you for your thoughts on Bodan. Do you find him trustworthy?
Well, I don't really know him that well. Never trust a bard, though. That's usually a good rule to live by. But I really don't know him well enough to form a judgment.
Still, you must have an opinion. Or are you worried of how I will react? In that case, to reserve judgment is almost the same as condemning him.
Okay. Why do you say that? Do you not trust Bodan?
No, I trust him now more than ever. For you see, the best way to solidify one's beliefs is to challenge them.
Okay. Well, in other words, this whole line of questioning is a big waste of time? No. Still, something must have brought this all on.
You are perceptive. You have the makings of a great leader. Yes, I misled the three of you earlier when I said I could not find Indrel. I neglected to mention that she was more than eager to find me.
Srana's just tidying up. What did Indrel tell you?
She was adamant that Bodan was a traitor. She believed he was only in the company for vengeance. She also said that Ulawe would never let his guard down unless the killer was someone he trusted. Lastly, the motive. She said Bodan never forgave us for what happened in that cave. It made us no different than the ones who killed his wife. I admit, I was tempted to believe it. However, after talking with you and getting a fresh perspective, it's clear that Indrel was wrong. Now, do you have any questions for me? I am sure there is much you wish to know.
Bubbles. That's a very good question. The literal vampire princess knows how to use a broom, but no one in Boston does. Okay. Dalame, who do you think is responsible for these killings? Why did you take Anumla into your company in the first place? Why did you found the Honorable Eight? Yeah, why did you found the Honorable Eight?
To answer that, I must take you back to the Great War.
It's so bright
Before
out here.
then,
I don't know
most
how
of
you
my
stand it.
experience came in tournaments and the arena. You risked your life, and there were always rules. A knight's code. But war is different.
War?
The
War
horrors
never
I've
changes,
seen,
does it?
I would wish them upon no mortal. You learn that under all the pomp and pageantry, we truly are nothing more than beasts. Yet, what I couldn't live with was my own guilt. Countless times I chose my loyalty to
Could
the
you just
military over
shut
doing
up?
what was right. Those horrors, you see, were mine. When the war was over, I vowed to never let loyalty cloud my judgment again. I would do what was honorable and stay committed to what was right. The Honorable Eight was a company founded on that principle. War people chase victory at all costs. Come death or glory, the one thing we would never do is compromise our beliefs.
I would hope not. Is that it? Why did you take Enumla into your company?
A good question. I don't know if she told you, but I had sent her invitation to another. She must have found it on a courier, as there was truly no other explanation.
Found it on a courier?
Bodan seems to think I chose her as a symbol, to be the one member of the company who was truly clean. That is the bard's way of thinking. A swordsman doesn't consider metaphors and the like.
Okay, so why keep her around?
The truth is, I never expected her to stay. I thought that after the first night, she would go scurrying off back into the swamp. Throughout our years together, I kept waiting for her to buckle.
Yeah, that's not Enumla's way at all.
Where I would be forced to send her home, once and for all. But she never did, and I never had to.
Because she's awesome? Who do you think is responsible for these killings?
In truth, as of right now, I've decided to stop thinking about it altogether.
Well, that doesn't sound very productive.
Indra's words were poisonous, even though her intentions were noble. The last thing we need is to turn on each other. The assassin will come to us. There is no need to divine who he is.
Okay. So we're just gonna wait for him to come to us? Alright, that's all the questions I have. What next?
We rest and we wait. Don't worry. I had a good long nap on the way here. I'll stand watch until tomorrow.
Okay.
I hope I'm not interrupting, but our dear Swamp Knight nearly burst through the door waiting for you to return.
Not at all, Bodan. In fact, I was just about to have our friend summon you.
Is everything all right?
Yes, everything is fine. I have a request, however. I know you said you would never play that song again. Yet, right now, if you would do your old friend a favor, I would like to hear it one last time. For the ones we lost, and the ones we grieve.
Nalume, you're the one who gave me peace. For you, I'll play, and pray the gods answer.
Tears of the Hist. This song is called... It's really cold though. Why couldn't we do this in the tavern? Too cold.
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots, stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got nothing but time these days.
So I think that's going to be it for tonight. So next we will spend the night here in this tavern, and then we will figure out what is going on with the Honorable 8 and why they keep dropping like flies and who's doing all the killing. So that'll be for next Sunday. I'm pretty sure next Sunday I will be around. What's the date next Sunday? January 31st? February 1st?
Ready when you are.
So, until then, Skyrim will have to wait. But before then, Friday, I can't wait because I didn't get to stream any Fallout 4 this past weekend. So Friday I will be back to stream some Fallout 4. Hopefully it doesn't crash too much. It probably will, but that's okay. That's what we're all here for, right? And then next Saturday we're gonna continue with Fallout New Vegas because I think I got as many of the stutters taken care of as I possibly could. And I played for a long time today with no crashes. So hopefully no crashes as well.
When I finally get a contraption
All right,
working,
guys.
I feel this huge bolt of energy.
Bubbles and
It always
Ron are
makes me wanna
doing their
create something
jobs,
else.
which is awesome because I don't pay them. They just do the job. So all the shouty outies are coming at you. In a few minutes, like 10 minutes or so, Bubbles will be streaming some Skyrim as well because it is Skyrim Sunday. Yeah, so we should all go over there in a few minutes. X, Christina, Will over on the Twitch side, Ram, all the guys hanging out. Who else was here? Liam helping me out. Awesome. Dante was here earlier. Who else? Prince Rupert, thanks for coming in and chatting it up with us. Always good to see some new names in the chat. Always a good time. Who else? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Mr. Lothar was here with us. Hajro was here with us. Yeah, awesome. You guys are all awesome. Once again, thanks so much for hanging out. And I hope you all have a very good week. I want you to be good to yourselves, and I want you to be good to each other. And yeah, drink some water because we all need some water, and maybe go and shovel a snowy sidewalk for an old person this week because there's going to be a lot of that. So we need some snow angels out there. Yeah, everybody have a great week, and I'm sure I will see you in the Discords. And if not, I'll see you next Friday. All right, guys, have a good night, and I love ya. See you soon.